Phoenix Books presents
The Hunchback of Notre by Victor Hugo. Read by Julie Christie. It is this day 348 years, 6 months and 19 days, since the good people of Paris were awakened by a grand peal from all the bells in the 3 districts of the city, the university, and the ville. The 6th of January, 1482, was nevertheless a day of which history has not preserved any record. There was nothing worthy of note in the event which so early set in motion the bells and the citizens of Paris, except that on this day was the double solemnity, united from time immemorial, of the Epiphany and the Festival of Fools. On that day there was to be an exhibition of fireworks in the Place de Grève, a May-tree planted at the chapel of Braque, and a mystery performed at the Palace of Justice. Proclamation had been made to this effect on the preceding day, with sound of trumpet in the public places, by the provost's officers in fair coats of purple camlet, with large white crosses on the breast. That morning, therefore, all the houses and shops remained shut, and crowds of citizens of both sexes were to be seen wending their way toward one of the 3 places specified above. Be it, however, observed, to the honour of the taste of the cockneys of Paris, that the majority of this concourse were proceeding toward the fireworks, which were quite seasonable, or to the mystery, which was to be represented in the great hall of the palace, well covered in and sheltered, and that the curious agreed to let the poor leafless May-tree shiver all alone beneath a January sky in the cemetery of the chapel of Braque. All the avenues to the Palace of Justice were particularly thronged, because it was known that the Flemish ambassadors, who had arrived 2 days before, purposed to attend the representation of the mystery and the election of the Pope of Fools, which was also to take place in the great hall. It was no easy matter on that day to get into this great hall, though then reputed to be the largest room in the world. To the spectators at the windows, the palace yard, crowded with people, had the appearance of a sea, into which 5 or 6 streets, like the mouths of so many rivers, disgorged their living streams. In the centre of the lofty Gothic facade of the palace, the grand staircase, with its double current ascending and descending, poured incessantly into the palace like a cascade into a lake. If it could be given to us mortals living in the year 1830 to mingle in imagination with those Parisians of the 15th century, and to enter with them, shoved, elbowed, hustled, that immense hall of the palace so straitened for room on the 6th of January 1482, the sight would not be destitute either of interest or of charm, and all that we should have around us would be so ancient as to appear absolutely new.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?